69 will come in the ocean on my left, up into the grass and dunes on my left. The ones on my right will come out of the ocean, up into the grass and dunes on my right. But we know penguins walking at the middle where I'm standing. So the lower you are down the front and the closer you are to the corner, whether it's this corner on my left or this corner on my right, the closer will be to the penguins. We've got a pretty big crowd tonight. Pretty much all the seats on the bottom sections are going to be full, every seat. So all those people sitting further back, if there's people sitting behind you, you won't be able to stand.
G'day everybody, my name's Ian, this is Catherine here, we're your rangers for tonight. We're going to hopefully make sure you have a good experience, explain what happens with the penguins, and any questions you want to ask, you can certainly ask us once it's all started, and hopefully we can provide the answers for you. So just quickly, I want to, before we start, it's quite late already, so I'm going to go and talk about the rules, I guess, to start with. I guess most of you know that from this point on, no photography of any kind, please. Here they started to count the penguins and study their behaviours, and then after a while other people come down and start to watch what they were doing. And that's pretty much exactly what we're doing tonight. We are going to count the penguins. We've got someone up in the skybox here. They'll be counting the penguins all along this beach from as far down as you can see down there up to this light here. And then after I finish talking to you, I count the penguins from further on down into the beach down that way. And with a bit of luck, we'll have a total of them penguins. We count them for 50 minutes, and once we got to know the total, we will put them on the walls in the building as you leave. A lot of you would have seen some numbers on the wall as you come in the front door on the right-hand side. So we'll check that out when you go back out tonight, and hopefully you'll have the numbers of the penguins that we've seen. And bear in mind, we're not talking about the penguins just that come here. We're talking about the ones that we can see right down there, right through to the other end. So yeah, so once we start the count, we count it for 50 minutes. So I'm just going to explain the best way for you to have a great experience tonight. I like to think about it, breaking your night into two sections. There's seeing the penguins come out of the water. They will come out in groups. When they're in the ocean, we call that a raft of penguins. When they come across the beach, we call that a group. They'll be coming out in groups all along this beach here, and you're going to see quite a few of those come in. I can never tell you the right numbers, because at the end of the day, the penguins and wild animals, they do exactly what they want to do. They don't take any notice if we send them emails or anything. They just ignore it, all right? So you guys need to just bear that in mind. So they're going to come out in groups, and like I said, we'll start the count. But my suggestion to all of you guys is really, don't stay here for the whole 50 minutes. I would suggest you stay for the first 20 or 30 minutes of watching them come out of the water. But then if you go back up to the boardwalks and gradually walk all the way back down the way you came, pretty much from the building, you're going to see the penguins that are coming through here, but you're also going to see the penguins that are coming in down the far side, because they're all going to more or less congregate down the bottom of the hill, and you're going to see more of their social behaviours from the boardwalks. So, like I said, the two sections, seeing them come out of the water, and then secondly, see them on their social behaviours as you go down the boardwalk. And you'll be right next to them. You'll be standing on the boardwalk looking over the fence, and they'll be 2 or 3 metres from you. Some of them will be having a rest, some will be walking. You can walk alongside the same group of penguins, if you like, all the way back up the hill. Probably would have seen wallabies as you come down the track, so you would have seen wallabies all sorts of different places on the island today if you drove around. You've seen the Cape Barren geese, there, the big creature that walks around and basically walks in front of your cars if you're not careful, so be very careful when you see them on the side of the road. And multiple other hens of different kinds, the blue hens and the purple hens. And I also like to talk about our eastern barred bandicoots. This is a species that were not long ago classed as extinct, 6, 7, 8 years ago. But back at the time, they were a small group were found in the west of Victoria at Horsham, in their rubbish tip, believe it or not. And the local people there did the sensible thing, and they put them in a predator-proof area. And some of them were able to breed up, etc. And from that, they worked with other agencies, environmental agencies, the zoos, the universities, etc., Parks Victoria, ourselves. And from that, the population went up, and we were lucky enough down here. So this is a place where they wanted to release them.